Look at me, I'm so cool, I'm a celebrity.
Should we go straight into the game?
What game?
The game that we played last week.
Not last week.
Well, it is
But
last week.
it's last
within... no, it's 2 weeks
last
ago.
podcast.
No, it won't be, because this is 6.
Oh.
This is the game we'd have played with
Let's not
podcast.
get-
Record too many podcasts.
4.
The last proper podcast.
Numero
Proper
4.
podcast where the
Yeah.
3 people were there.
With the 3 actual people
The
there.
3 actual people.
They've
And
got
it's
their
not been
names
subbed
in the
in.
bloody chat.
Yeah.
We got our
hadn't-
surnames in.
Well, we weren't all...
It's ours.
We weren't all tied up different occasions,
Yeah.
and we had to cobble one together.
Right.
Should we?
Well,
so yeah, it's sort of the...
this-
It's the
right.
it's the one we played towards the end. It's sort of the DIY Cards Against
wordy
Humanity
sentence
sort of
There you go.
game.
thing.
Dog's got a name.
DIY sentence game. Da-da-da-da-da-da. DIY sentence game.
Tom's gonna go first.
Yeah, just a short.
Go on, throw us a sentence.
Do you wanna...
Certainly.
Throw us a sentence, Tom.
Once upon a time in the West, there was a...
Sandy clitoris.
Vlogger.
Well, I think a clear winner there is Louis for the inventive use of the word sandy.
Thank you. It was the pinnacle of my joke, my punchline.
Shall I go next?
Yeah, sure, you throw as well.
Instead of recording this podcast, I'd much rather be...
Nick Clegg.
720 blazing it.
I think 720 Blazing is funnier, but Nick Clegg made me laugh more in a weird sort of bizarre way. I'm going to give that to Nick Clegg.
Oh,
Yes!
no.
Oh, it's too
I've blown my 720 blazer early on. For no reward.
You usually blaze it. I meant
Blow it too early.
Is the
Oh,
joke
you
I was
fool.
making then.
Well, I do blaze it too early as well.
Blaze it too early. It's not 4:20. It's 4:19. What are you doing, Tom? I don't know what you're talking about.
I named my new puppy
Chlamydia.
Joshua Avenger.
Not Tom. Chlamydia.
Thank you, sir.
I thought mine was quite good.
Oh my god. Tom, it's your go again.
Is there life on?
George Osborne's Soul.
The Pope skid marks.
Mine was
Oh,
biting satire.
both biting political/religious satire.
He's not really satire, more just his skin mark.
Is there-
Mine was saying he doesn't have
A
life.
soul.
Is
Yeah.
there life on the Pope
I don't-
skid marks?
On the
What are you
soul
about?
doesn't make sense, whereas on a skid mark would make sense.
Damn
Because
it.
some bacteria could live there, so Louis can have a point.
Things aren't going well in the Doug.
The Doug. Go on, Doug.
Take a seat, darling. We need to talk about...
Rape.
Take a seat, darling. We need to talk about...
Quantum carrots.
Carrots in 2 places at 1.
Yes.
I think...
Give that Tom.
I think Tom...
Quantum carrots.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
quantum carrots.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what I got my mum for Mother's Day. I got her...
Witty banter.
Well, I'll tell you what I got my mum for Mother's Day. I got her...
Muslim fundamentalist.
Oh, that's
Have a
Doug.
point,
That's
Doug.
totally Doug.
Have a point. Thank you, good sir.
If we hadn't given that point, I'd have just given it to you anyway.
Just for the sake of competition.
Yeah.
No, not even for that.
A
Just
pity mark.
No, have it. Have it. I deserve it.
Alright.
Go on, Tom.
Ron was walking to school with his...
Semen trugger.
Nah, it doesn't cut the slack there.
I think Louis has a point again for inventiveness.
Yay! That means I've got a point. But... Oh, no.
The only one I've got...
I didn't get one for rape.
The-
I've got one for...
And quite right too, because here at FNS we believe strongly in consent. It's all about consent.
No, it's all about the inplay.
I got one.
Oh, and that.
I got one for Sandy Clitoris, Nick Clegg, Seaman Chucker, and the Pope's skid marks.
You got
but
4
I didn't get
points?
one for rape. Yeah, I've already
I've
won.
lost.
I've already
We should
won.
carry on.
No, I can equalise if I win.
All I've got
these.
left is my surreal one. So
Is,
Okay.
That's what it
is it your go?
It's your
Must
go.
be your
Okay.
go. Yeah.
in my next vlog, I will.
Incest.
Eat mucus-crusted jelly beans.
I'm gonna have to give that to incest.
Damn it! Now Louis won.
What do you think goes on in a in little
works.
I can come third. I can come third.
Oh, you should have kept witty banter.
My next vlog, witty banter with a H.
I've blown my load early again.
In Bulgaria, I bought a great
mystical goose.
We've both gone for a weird one. Okay, go on.
In Bulgaria, I bought a
collection of magic crab beans.
I'm sorry. Tom's getting the point.
Yeah, I come third. No, second even. Doug comes third.
I just put words together for that one. They were just words.
The mystical
Slammed
goose.
them together.
The mystical goose.
Well,
who knows if he exists or
I
not?
got 5 points. 5 out of 6. Oh,
Three.
That's bad.
I got 1. I won the game.
Doug wins.
Yeah, Doug
Did I?
Yes, Doug wins.
That's probably what you'll say because you get to edit it. So
Edit it
I'll
all
edit
out.
it so
There's
that-
only a 1-round game.
so that
Doug won.
Before you say, I'll give the points to, then I'll
Doug.
edit in. I said Doug at the start.
I'll give the points to Doug. Always Doug.
Oh, we never said it was Doug, Tom, and Louis.
they know it's Doug, Tom, and Louis.
Yeah,
Because
they
we're the
do.
proper ones.
The real ones.
In the edit,
We exist.
Tom's voice is distinctive,
Is it? I thought my voice was
but
understated.
I sort of sound.
That's why I've taken to talking
sound
like
copy
David
me.
Bowie.
I sort of sound a bit like,
I'm
Especially-
talking like David Bowie.
especially on podcast 5.
Oh, wazza.
It's slightly unclear at times if you're a new person whether it's me, Andy, or Jack.
Oh, is that life on Mars?
Is that live?
Ground control to Major Tom.
You really made the grade.
We're gonna get
And
like
planet Earth is
Yeah,
This is copyright.
because
This
this
is
impression is so good that they'll take us
People
down for
will literally
copyright.
think it's
David Bowie.
How did they get
Now-
David
now-
Bowie on
now
the
in
show when
the
they can't even
studio.
pronounce his surname?
Now in the studio, it's David Bowie.
How are you
Hello.
doing, David?
David, how are you?
Well, I've been. I don't know. I haven't really thought this one through.
You haven't thought it through. You haven't
David.
thought how you've been through.
David, what's your next album like?
My next album. Well, after the
He's not doing the
comeback
voice anymore.
success
not,
at the
no,
next
it's just
day,
sort of
I've given
got
up on the
cold,
voice.
really.
David Bowie.
This is, David
Someone else
Bowie.
David Bowie. David Bowie. Yeah.
David Bowie.
You can't keep it for long.
David Bowie.
I'm Caleb Bowie.
Caleb.
Caleb Bowie.
Son of Bowie.
Son of Bowie. Caleb Bowie.
Caleb, son of Bowie.
Can you
Coming.
photo edit a picture of Caleb's face, but with the Aladdin scene lightning bolt? Please.
Fairly difficult. I'll just get David Bowie and put Caleb's face on it. I mean,
Caleb Bowie.
is there life in vlogs?
There is. There is.
Vlog man, waiting in the sky. Can I stop doing the voice now? Because
You
if you do it too long, you
Please
get a little
stop.
sneer in the top
You
corner
do
of
it
your
too
mouth,
long,
and you
you-
just stay there
You
forever.
become Bowie.
You become David Bowie.
David.
And then you have to.
And then he sues you.
You have to dress up weird and star
Why
in
do you think
Labyrinth.
David Bowie like changes so much? Because there's just so many different David
Changes.
Bowies. Oh, God. David Bowie.
Yes.
Caleb Bowie.
Enough of this Bowie-based banter.
And today in the studio we've got
Bowie.
Caleb Bowie.
Hello,
hello, Jonathan Wath.
Jonathan Wass.
I'm here
What?
in Polenta. In my new album, I'm doing winter pranks.
We should really let this go. I mean,
Yeah.
how long ago was Caleb?
It was in
flogged?
the winter. So.
Yeah,
It was in the winter.
Last winter.
Now it was the winter of our discontent. We should make a vlog
Shut up.
about it.
Winter is coming, and so are pranks. The Starks in the north have thrown a bucket at the Lannister.
Plate of scones. Scone scone.
Jam Lannister.
Jam
Jam
Lannister,
Lannister.
yeah. Scone scone.
Scone scone.
Yeah, scone scone. A game of scones.
You can't go beyond the oven door.
A game of scones. Dinner is coming. That's me.
Hang on.
Yes. Probably.
Stop clicking your pen, you
It's me.
stupid bastard.
I think it's me clicking the pen.
Put the
If
pen
there's been
down.
some irregular noises in the past minute, I've been clicking
Pen
a
down.
pen foolishly.
Dog has been tugging one for the last minute, and it's starting to leak into the podcast.
Leak?
Yeah,
Yeah, it leaks. You're
That's
seeping in.
That's a technical term
You
from
disgust
music
me.
technology.
Yeah,
Leaking. When you're
leaking.
picking up something in a microphone, you're not meant to.
All
Yeah.
I know is
Fun fact of the day.
all I know is record, compression, noise removal. The last two, I don't know how they work. They just sort of happen by magic. You highlight things, then you click buttons, and magic happens.
Magical computer technology.
1,000
occurs.
Years of Annoying the French.
That's a good book, that is.
He's just
I
read off the
recommend it.
bookshelf. If you don't understand.
right off the book.
He just
It's
read the name of the
basically,
book.
we spent the last 1,000 years going, wow, excuse me, France, poke, poke.
This is Facebook. Are you sure you want to poke the frogs? Yeah. Boing.
What?
Frogs.
The frogs. Have you got the frogs on Facebook?
Yeah, the frogs.
They-
It's
they
the
there.
official Facebook page of the entire of France.
No, it's there, and it pops up, and it says, "Le stupid roast beef sans puncture. Do you want to return fire?"
Of course I do!
And then you enter the 100 Years Poke War.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
is...
David Cameron is currently in charge of
The
the
pokeheads.
official Great Britain
And the-
Facebook page.
Cabba pokes.
sake. So,
Wait,
yeah.
no, that wasn't the 100
What
Year
even
War.
is
No,
the-
that was England, wasn't it? The Roundheads.
Right onto the Cavaliers.
That was us versus us.
Yeah.
And the French looked onto us as and go, oh,
The French-
you should
the
win it
French
back
still
amongst
did nothing,
yourselves.
like in
It
the
was
rest
the
of the
greatest
wars,
French
but,
victory over Britain in history,
yeah.
the English Civil War. No,
No,
to be
well,
fair
they,
to
didn't
them...
want, they wanted the king in because a French woman was married to Charles I.
Oh, so they lost.
So they lost
They
that.
lost a war they weren't even involved in.
Yeah, that's what we could take from this.
They won eventually, because Charles II came back, didn't he, really?
Charles II.
My name is...
No!
My name is...
No!
Charles II.
I led the people and the
Stop.
people loved me.
There is taught the English market.
Stopping!
Part Scottish, French, Italian.
A little bit Dane.
100% starty animal.
Champagne.
Spaniels I adore.
Shut up! God damn it.
Like me, they were fun with a natty head.
Is today my birthday? I can't record. Yeah, Horrible
Let's have
History.
a
It's
party
the greatest
anyway.
show
It's
on
another
earth.
mouse ball.
Should we do the chorus?
All hail.
I'm just-
the king.
I'm just going to start wanking. You carry on.
Of bling.
Let's sing.
Bells ring.
Ding
Oh, I'm
I'm
belling
the
my-
king who brought back...
I'm belling my
Party.
ring. I'm ringing my bell. What?
He's ringing his bell.
Ring my bell. It's
Ring my bell.
episode.
The music club.
It's because we didn't Google any
Problem
funny
is,
news.
none of us can sing.
I
So-
beg your pardon.
What are you
This-
talking about?
I'm a
We've got
beautiful
David Bowie
singer.
here. He can obviously
I
sing.
forgot
What's
to
up,
do.
what's up, what's up, what's up?
Have you just been hiding in the corner, David?
Ashes to ashes, funk to funky. I can't even do it anymore.
What?
It doesn't work. And it wasn't very good to
funny.
start with. And
Yeah.
it's not funny.
It's progressively gotten worse. Oh my god.
Let's move musical impressions.
Is that life in this podcast?
No, it's just sort
Possibly.
of just a tumbleweed directing us.
A tumbleweed directing us.
Yes.
Reminds me of a certain someone.
There's a tumbleweed behind the window,
There
and
is.
he's just
It's not
there
even
with
behind
his.
the window,
He's
it's
got a
just rubbing
conductor
his
stick.
crotch against it.
He's got one of those sticks that conductors
Stop
have, and
it.
he's going. And Louis speak, and now
called a
Doug
baton.
Sing.
A
A
bit.
what?
It's called a baton.
A baton.
Or a baton, if you can
Okay.
say it in a different way.
A baton.
I love all races.
There's-
I don't
there's-
care if you say baton or baton.
Or it's a bit.
Or the...
or the.
Or the...
Yes, all many of those things.
We respect all of those sayings, but it's scone. It's not scone. It's scone.
Yeah.
I thought it was pronounced.
No, shut
Filet.
What?
That's...
I was expecting you to say scone. You said.
To be perfectly honest, I was expecting him to say...
I know, but that's you pronounced that wrong, haven't you? Because it's pronounced.
This section of the podcast brought to you by a censor beat.
we shouldn't self-censor ourselves, really.
I'll leave all
Which
this
you
word
can't.
in. It's just the most abhorrent word in the whole world.
You can't leave it in.
I can't
Anyway,
leave it
let's
in.
move
You
on.
can't leave
It's
a
mainly
single...
a religious slur, isn't it?
It's a religious slur. To the prophet.
To the prophet. To the
Yeah.
prophet.
The prophet.
Peace be upon him.
The prophet. The prophet. The prophet.
When I say-
Muhammad, we promise.
It's Prophet Caleb, isn't it? Because he ushered in the age.
Ushered in the eon.
No, Caleb's John the Baptist.
Baptist.
Caleb the Baptist.
Caleb Bowie.
That's how he
the
baptized
Baptist.
He baptized people by throwing the bucket at them.
Jesus, come here, son. Let me throw a bucket at you.
I you in the name of the vlog.
Go into the wilderness for 40 vlogs.
Father Bowel
And 40 hikes.
and the olive log.
Come back when you've collected your 12 subscribers.
Oh, that's too close to the bone. That's how many we've got.
Yeah, but it was 12. It was a 12 disciples
Two-digit
joke.
number!
Ah, we did it.
Booyah! We did it!
guys.
It's because we refused to whore ourselves out.
Yeah, but if we refuse to whore ourselves out, we don't get no pleasure.
We don't need no pleasure.
We don't need no man.
We don't.
We are strong,
need
independent
no
women.
Your pleasure.
What?
Oh,
And your pleasure.
And the music.
Vloggers!
You may need education.
Leave the dislikes alone.
Hey, vloggers.
Leave that
Leave those
dislikes
alone. Oh God.
Oh, Pink Floyd are in the house as well.
They are. Hello,
So we can't
Pink
even
Floyd.
impersonate them.
Hello. That's what it sounds like. You can do a better accent.
If we
Break
keep
out.
doing voices, Bane
Hello.
might return. Just
Vlog
that's
side.
might return.
That's just one I can know. It's easy to do.
Have you heard Vlog Side of the Moon?
Have you heard
Vlog side of
about
the moon. Heard about the bird.
Bird.
The bird. I heard that was the word. Yes.
Yeah.
Is that the word?
No,
It's the
shut up,
word.
Bird.
In the beginning, there was
Sandy
the
Clifford.
word, and the word was the bird.
Not God. The bird.
The bird. It wasn't even a word. It was 2 words.
Well, the word was has already been said. So
The
bird.
word was. And all amongst those must subscribe.
On the first day, he created
first day of
the poor lighting. On the second day, he created the scarce ideas. On the third day,
Guess.
And the third day, he ran out.
on the third
That's
day,
it.
he created the strange attic set that they've begun using.
That's just his attitude.
On the fourth.
On the
day,
fourth
they
day,
threatened to
they
beat up
created.
Tom.
Oh, that's the bone.
On the fifth day, they created.
On the 5th day.
Let's get to me.
No, on the fifth day.
5 true viewers.
On the fifth day, he created.
No, fuck that. It's Lily's now.
I'm building towards the joke of the seventh day is I'm sorry.
It's alright!
This video, I'm sorry, and he's apologised for the things on the days.
This bit is not
that
even.
right?
This bit isn't
We
even
can't
usable.
use this, but if we could, fuck you. Have you seen that new prank video that they did about the hoverboards? Have you not seen
Yeah,
it?
Where
but
he
no
falls
one
over.
believed it was.
Loads of people believed it. Tony Hawk had to come out and make a video to stop people from believing it.
You know, that was the funny point I was making. They came out and said, "Look, guys, it was a prank. You were all fooled, except literally nobody was fooled."
They
Like,
were.
it was-
No, they're just
Mainly
internet
Americans.
people.
I will
Internet people are
admit.
dull.
It's like,
I will admit it was mainly Americans.
we fooled you all. It's like, no, you didn't.
I will admit
This video is
for
redundant.
the first few minutes, I was thinking, "Oh my god!" But then I sussed it out when it was like
sussed it
when
out.
it went
You
up.
sussed out the fact that it was a fucking hoverboard.
Hey!
Obviously not real.
Did you ever watch that? What was it called? You know that on CBBC where they used to invent things.
CBBC.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, they invented a hoverboard. It was to do with magnets, but it wasn't great.
You can make a
Magnet.
you can make a rudimentary.
You can make things levitate with strong magnets. But
Yeah, I
you
know.
need like
You need
But
magnets on
proper
the ground.
fucking strong.
You can make a
Yeah, but it
rudimentary
just
sort of
didn't
hoverboard.
work.
It didn't work.
No, it worked. It hovered and it held people, but you couldn't like move.
You had to stay
You
where
could
you
go
were.
down.
I'm
here.
hovering,
You could
Mum, look
you
at
could
me.
Go down ramps, but once you were on like flat ground, that was just
You
sort
couldn't
of
get
it.
back
You-
up again.
You just sort of stood there.
Well,
like, oh, this
you
is
can make
fun, really,
rudimentary
isn't
hoverboards if you use like a fan sort of and a skirt, sort of like a
it?
hovercraft.
Skirt.
No, the
You said
skirt
skirt.
on the edge of the thing, like a hovercraft. You know, you can get like a chair,
massive
you put it on
hovercraft
piece
board.
Of a board.
Yeah.
No, you can sit it, and you've got a bit of wood, and you've got like a big sort of leaf blower, and that blows through a gap in the wood, and then that fills up the skirt, and you
Welcome
hover.
to DIY hoverboards.
But you're
with your
still-
host.
Actually, it looks like you're connected to the floor because of the skirt, so
Yeah.
you're not fooling anyone.
You're not fooling no.
Not fooling no
You ain't fooling me, man.
I am free no go.
That's got nothing to do with anything.
The sci-fi movies.
Just talking, it's like, I'm afraid no ghosts.
I am free no go.
No,
The sciencey guy died, didn't he?
He did.
what's it called?
Um,
No,
Harold-
it wasn't
Harold.
Harold Amos.
Harold Ramis.
Ramis, not Amos.
He was one of my favourite ones as well.
He's
Aw.
good.
He directed Groundhog Day.
Is it
He
Ray?
did, didn't he?
That's
Yeah.
a good film.
Is it Ray? Well, the
No, I thought Ray was the lead one, wasn't he?
no, he's not. Harold Ramis wasn't Ray. the Ray. Do you know Ray from Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
He was my favourite because he was sort of not really in it at some point. So
Not really in it.
I didn't work out what I was like. I don't understand. And when he's in it, it's extra special because you get a fourth Ghostbuster, whereas there were before 3 in other scenes.
Wait. Was Ray the black one?
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was. Yeah.
Because he wasn't in it all the time,
No.
so I liked him the most.
Just turned up
Probably for
occasionally.
racial reasons.
Oh, no, you can't accuse Harold Ramis and Bill Murray. They're cool people.
And Dan Aykroyd. So
And
you're saying Dan
Dan
Aykroyd definitely is a
Dan
racist?
Aykroyd's a massive racist. Have you seen Trading Places? He blacks up. It's massive racist. Well, he does in Trading Places. With him and Eddie Murphy. Dan Aykroyd blacks up and dresses as a Jamaican.
I used to really like
try
Eddie Murphy. Have you seen all of his old stand-up?
No, I haven't
No.
seen
He
any
used
of
to
it.
be so funny. He's terrible now. Have you seen his last few films? Daddy
Emphasis on used
Daycare,
to.
that was quite a good film.
Daddy
No,
Daycare.
sure.
I've never seen Daddy
Meet
Daycare.
Dave, that was subpar, but some of his
Norbit.
more that
Fucking
was
Norbit.
terrible. That was a terrible film.
Norbit was the recent one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Eddie Murphy, family friendly.
Every
It's a no-no.
time they try one of those films, it just doesn't work. Jack and Jill, that was terrible.
Jack and
Yeah, that was one
Jack, with Adam Sandler playing himself. Like,
Yeah.
Adam Sandler's a poison chalice. If he's in the movie, it's got a higher increased chance of it being shit.
Well,
Once
to
you
be
put
fair,
Adam Sandler in the
most
movie,
of his movies through the 90s were amazing. Like
Well, I'm
Wedding
not-
Singer was quite good.
recently,
Waterboy was quite good.
I haven't
Happy
seen any
Gilmore
of
was
this. Happy Gilmore.
average.
yeah, but I mean like recent films.
Recent films, yeah.
If it's got-
Grown-Ups and Grown-Ups 1, actually, I did quite enjoy.
If you've got,
If you've seen
Adam
Grown-Ups 2,
Sandler
though,
in
you'll
a
realise
modern
that
film.
it's terrible.
you know, it's like
Well,
you're crossing a dangerous line there.
I
It's
don't
like
think of many modern good American comedies. Like, of films.
sure, there's loads.
Films. Which films? I haven't seen a good comedy film of the American variety
No, I'm sure there's loads, but you just can't think of them
since
right
Shrek 2.
now.
Strict.
Oh no, Simpsons movie. Okay, that's Simpsons movie. Has there been a funnier movie since then?
Was In the Loop produced in America?
In the Loop's British though. 'cause
But
it's
was
just
it
us.
produced?
No, it's BBC America.
'Cause it had-
Yeah,
BBC America.
It had Americans as a
It
large
had Americans in
portion.
it. It had the guy Sopranos, who's also died recently.
He did, yeah.
We're all
Why are we
dead.
talking about dead actors?
Dead actors.
Well, how
We're
did we get
discussing
to that?
Hollywood comedies.
I think we should
people.
make it.
Let's
I think
keep
we
it
should
light,
predict.
guys. Keep it light.
Like-
We should predict that actors.
Who's gonna
Predict
So
who's
this
gonna
is
die
still,
next.
This
That's
is still
the-
relevant if you're watching it like 2 years later.
All right, okay. I think the next one to die.
Paul Walker.
I think
You're
it was the point there.
You know how he is.
Let's just act like he didn't die, and then I'm right.
And then you.
Oh.
Well,
So
He was the
RIP.
best thing going on in the Fast and Furious movies. Have you seen any of the Fast and
Yes,
Furious
I
movies?
did.
They are terrible.
Yeah.
But
Things
Paul
blow up
Walker was the best thing happening in that movie.
Yeah. So as I said, if you're watching
Vin
this,
Diesel's
if you're
awful.
watching this in
many years in the future.
many years' time,
Future us.
It's a
Seeing
real-
how we're like.
it's a real shame about Michael Douglas, isn't it?
Yeah, Michael Douglas.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Well, he's well. No, I think.
And Matt Damon as well.
Matt Damon.
Yeah,
That-
nobody saw that coming.
Nobody saw that
That
coming.
sudden plane
Flattened by
crash
mongoose.
in so yeah, I'm
plane
getting
cra-
I'm
plane-
getting
he
mixed
survived
up with
the
Ben
plane
Affleck.
crash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
Ben
No,
Ben
Ben
Affleck
Affleck-
was in the plane. He died in the
No,
plane
no.
crash.
Oh,
Then
no,
Matt
you
Damon
get-
got
you
beaten
get-
up by the mongoose.
No, you're getting that mixed up. Ben Affleck was mauled after Batman vs Superman.
Oh
Showing
yeah,
the box
that's
office.
how Jesse Eisenberg went as well, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it's Lex Luthor.
You're not Lex Luthor.
So many
You're
people-
too scrawny and
people-
look like the guy off Facebook.
Mark Zuckerberg.
I wonder
Mark
why that
Zuckerberg.
is.
I wonder why he
Mark
looked like that.
Zuckerberg.
Maybe because
He was.
Oh yeah.
what was it?
I enjoyed that movie. A lot of people hated that movie.
I haven't seen
Social
The
Network.
Social Network yet.
I've got it recorded.
For God's sake!
No, I've got it recorded.
Why
I'm
do
going
you
to
not
watch
watch
it.
films?
It's meant to be dead good, isn't it?
I'm watching the double. That's
Most
got
people
him in it.
quite not like it, to be fair, but I found it quite interesting, especially his character.
Tom.
Yeah.
Is Marlon Brando
'Cause-
dead?
Marlon Brando is
Right,
dead.
okay.
He's been dead for quite a while.
Just checking.
He's been dead for quite a while now, dog.
Just checking.
If you want to talk about Gary Barlow's death, though, that was
That
He
was
was
a
ago.
shame.
He's really good
Yeah.
in Apocalypse Now.
Got all
What,
the
Marlon
mums.
Brando?
Yeah,
All the
Marlon
mums.
Gary
Brando.
Barlow.
Not Gary
Barlow is great in
Gary Barlow is
Apocalypse
great in
Now.
Apocalypse
As that
Now.
corporal.
Yeah.
Michael Sheen's still alive,
No.
isn't he?
Michael Sheen. Yeah, Michael Sheen's alive.
Which
Yeah.
one was Michael Sheen? Is he the
He's
one
the one who does
plays-
impressions of people in films. That's
Oh,
what
sorry,
he
I'm thinking
does.
of Martin Sheen. I'm just
Martin
on a
Sheen, he is
Apocalypse
also
Now
alive.
sort of train.
Which one's the one who plays the what's his name? I can't remember the dog manager.
Yeah, that's
Sheen.
Michael Sheen.
That
But
is
Brian
Michael
Clough
Sheen.
he played.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did Tony
yeah.
Blair as well. Not like that.
And the baddie in Twilight. Selling out to the man.
That's because his kid wants him to do it.
Fair enough. That's
Well,
why
actually, he
Harry
was-
Potter got such a good cast. because of a badgering gang of 10-year-olds. Mummy, Daddy, you're going to be in Harry Potter. Can you be in Harry Potter? No, I'm turning it down. I've got a serious role in Shakespeare. Be in Harry Potter!
I'm a serious. I've got a serious acting film, and I've got this art house film by the director.
I'm probably going to win an Oscar. Be in Harry Potter!
Why are the kids so angry?
Have a wand and wear a dress.
Jesus, I can be the next Oscar sensation. No,
Harry Potter.
You can also be Professor Evilus. And it's like
Speaking of Oscars,
another one-dimensional Harry Potter
Professor
character.
Squirrel.
Speaking of Oscars,
Yeah.
how is Leonardo DiCaprio? How is that not a thing yet? He's not won one.
He's
You know
a very good actor.
He is a very good actor. I reckon.
No,
you
it's
know,
because of Titanic.
you know how at school.
Because they saw Titanic, they can't get the image of him in that out of their minds. And
You know how
being wet.
people in school, like, the arsehole kids, like, come into a lesson,
What,
they act good, and
Yeah,
then
back
one
in-
lesson,
back in school
and then
days,
they
you
used
got
to
the
get,
kids.
like, positive behaviour managers.
Oh, yeah.
But then good kids, like
Like
go into
us.
every lesson, amazing.
Like us, we're amazing
intellectual
kids.
kids
We
like
were.
us.
We were stellar.
We're
Bobby Dazzler.
fucking stellar.
No, we'd go to lessons and we'd like be normal all lessons. Then with the bad kids that act like
We
sort
were
of from the
proper
same
stern.
level as us, they'd get good behaviour managers, but we wouldn't because we were always at that level.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what's happening with
So
Leonardo
Leonardo
DiCaprio.
DiCaprio.
He's always that amazing that's just his norm.
Oh, so you're saying the reason Matthew McConaughey won was because he was so bad in
No,
the
no,
earlier
no, no.
films?
I'm not
Is that
saying-
he got
I'm not
good
saying
for
'cause
Dallas
he was-
Buyers Club. No, he got good
I'm
for
not
Dallas
saying he was
Buyers
bad.
Club.
I'm just saying he goes through films like sort of a higher than average level, but then for the films he got, what film was it? He got an Oscar
He
for?
won for Dallas Buyers Club.
That was it, yeah. And then
That's
for
it.
that, he was really good.
Yeah.
So he shone. But for Leonardo DiCaprio, being really good is just
It's
like
just
his
natural,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you're
You sort of
saying
No,
uses
because
it.
Matthew McConaughey was really bad in like Fool's Gold and crappy
Yeah.
romantic
He's
comedies.
had some bad films,
So he's been
but-
bad, and now he's good. They're like, oh my god, he's
Fool's
good.
Gold?
Yeah.
It's a pretty solid song. Stone Roses.
It wasn't that. It was the one where Ray Winston. It was the one where Ray Winston does the really bad American accent. That's quite good.
That's a proper tool.
Yeah, no, it's basically that. He's
Toilet.
basically he starts off American, and by the end, he's like, "You toilet."
Neat. Mine.
We did things you couldn't believe, Sweeney.
Couldn't believe it, Sweeney kid. Ooh,
It's all about the in-play.
Toilet.
Gerard to score next. You're meant to be catching these criminals. You're in the
Ray,
Sweeney.
stop doing adverts.
Ray, put your trousers on, please.
This isn't Bet365, this is the Sweeney. You're going the wrong thing again.
It's all about in-play.
It's not about the in-play.
We're being shot at.
It's about catching crims. You know?
He was a crim in Indiana Jones.
He was a criminal.
Crim Indiana Jones.
Crim Indiana Jones. Or
He
Kim
was in
Indiana
the
Jones.
really terrible one, wasn't he? Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
It's not terrible, it's just
It's
not as
terrible
good
by
as the
comparison.
others. So people hated it.
No.
Yeah,
it's not good.
It's bad by comparison. It's a solid 6 out of 10.
No.
Yeah.
I think it is bad, but you're saying it is bad in comparison, which it is because the other Indiana Jones films I think are amazing. I mean, Raiders of the
Amazing.
Lost Ark is like one of my favourite films.
My favourite of the three is Last Crusade, which is an
Because of
unpopular...
Sean Connery.
Yeah, because
Sean
Sean
Connery.
Sean Connery is amazing at that.
I don't like Temple of Doom that much. They went a bit mystical near the end. The one where like
Magic Stones.
the magic stones.
And Mola
and God
Ram
Christ.
rips the heart out.
Yeah.
No,
I
I
thought
liked
Doom
it,
was good.
but I liked it. I didn't like
It's
it
got-
as much as the other two.
it's-
I
no.
prefer Nazis as bad guys.
Yeah, that was funny.
It's no,
We
it's,
went and met
they each have different. They have each have different things. Raiders has got the best sort of plot.
Yeah.
Doom has got the best set piece. You know when they're on the little minecarts.
Oh, the minecarts. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a really
that is
good little
good.
scene.
And
Yeah.
also the best Lego Indiana Jones level.
And yeah. And Last Crusade's got the best like acting. So like Sean Connery being really cool in it. The Germans are dead good in it.
So you're
The
saying
Germans aren't that good.
one
I think
has
that's
really
the
good
point.
villains, one has another good set, but the
Neither
other
has Sean Connery.
so that's an automatic win right there.
It's got a good set piece.
And it's got the good
and
set-
it's funniest.
When they're in it's funny. The bit with the is it in
the
Rome?
bit with the plur.
There's
There's
like the underground bit, and then they're in church. Then there's like a boat chain.
Oh, yeah, that is
Which
right.
one's
That's
the
right.
one where it's like in the opening scenes where he's chasing that guy, and and then the guy with the sword comes out and he's flinging the sword around, and then he just pulls
Shoots
out a gun
him.
and shoots it.
That's
That's
Which one is
Lost
that?
Ark.
Is that Lost Ark?
Yeah.
Oh,
He also
Yeah.
runs over a big bald guy with a plane in Lost Ark.
yeah.
and then he gets chased by a boulder.
That's right. You've done
Which is the most
right.
iconic bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, all his films.
Number
But
4.
he wasn't even meant to do that, was he? He was meant to actually have a fight with him, but he just pulled his gun out and
Yeah,
shot
he
him.
had the cold on the day, I think. Yeah. So one.
Walk off, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, Harrison Ford.
What was that?
That's how you fire a
He's
gun.
still Han
You
Solo.
sort of you get your fingers out and then you go.
Oh yeah, the new Star Wars that's been announced. I'm really buzzing for that now
New
because
Star Wars.
I thought J.J. Abrams, they've announced him as the director.
J.J. Abrams.
He's
Good
taken
choice.
over. They're no longer focusing on Luke Skywalker, but they will be in it.
It's because Mark Hamill's like an old man now. Not old
Yeah.
man, but he's middle aged.
They're all
chub.
They're all quite
not-
old.
not
Carrie
Did you see
Fisher's,
Harrison Ford in Ender's
like-
Game? Jesus.
Yeah.
Quite old.
I still think for how old is Harrison Ford now?
Harrison Ford's cool.
Because I don't
He's
think he looks
129.
nearly as old.
He's
as
lived
some,
through
like,
many
other
wars.
He's really good in Blade Runner.
Yeah, Blade
He
Runner.
is Blade Runner. Isn't
No,
he?
he's an android in Blade Runner. Or is he? I don't know.
Well, he is because the
Well, he is. Shut up.
Because no, it's
no mystery.
in
In a
the-
wife.
In the book, it's a mystery. In the film, they
What-
favour android depending on which cut.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
In the original film
They
that was
favoured human,
released, they
didn't
said he was human, and then is it Ridley Scott?
Ridley Scott.
Ridley Scott's actual vision was that he was an android, and he got really pissed off for that. Director's got because
I've only seen directors.
no, because the guy makes little origami things
Oh, yeah, and the
of what
unicorn, isn't it?
the unicorn
in
of
the
what the
dream.
androids are dreaming, and then Harrison Ford dreams about a unicorn, and then at the end you see an origami unicorn, and it's like he was an android.
He was an android. That means he's got like 3 days left to live or something at the end of the film.
Yeah, well, it's because loads
Happy.
of films, loads of films with like sad endings. Well, not sad, but just sort of not friendly. You know, like get edited.
Rabbits.
Like it was a
What
real,
about the rabbit?
it was a real struggle for Terry Gilliam to get Brazil out. If
I
neither
think-
of you seen Brazil,
I haven't seen Brazil.
Brazil is an
I want to
absolutely
watch
fantastic film. It's usually when you get like top 10 films on TV or stuff, Brazil's usually in there.
I know.
But yeah.
Which one is it?
The one with Michael Palin as a
The ones,
daft
it's
dentist.
Michael Palin's sort of not the main character, but he's in it. It's kind of trippy, sort of dystopian future, but the ending is not happy, and it was, and it was
not
a real.
happy.
It was a real. I don't
Spoiler
wanna,
alert.
This 5 minute thing.
I don't wanna-
Spoiler alert.
Ending is...
It's not happy.
I don't want to.
Uh,
I don't want to spoil it for you because it's a great film.
They all die.
But yeah, it was a real struggle.
Hold on, everybody
to get out.
dies. They
Well,
do.
Well, yeah, that's what Harry Potter's original ending was that Harry Potter got killed and Voldemort ruled the world in a reign of terror until a 10-year-old came to him pestered, like, Voldemort, can you stop being a dick now?
Then Hermione got lobotomized.
What?
It's out of nowhere, just for no apparent reason.
No,
Well, no,
that
if
was
you've seen it,
Voldemort's
It was-
command.
No, Hermione
If
did
you've
get
seen-
lobotomized. Did you not see at the end where she was married to Ron? I mean, that has got to have happened in between for that to happen.
It was a link to Brazil. But neither of you have seen it.
Hermione was lobotomised.
Also, the film absolutely
Ron
nothing to
had
do with Brazil,
therapy.
the country.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's called that.
Just because it is. Because Brazil is a fantastic place.
Lols, am I
Because
right?
it'd be a right lol.
You were right, lol.
Such a lol. It
Should
would
we-
be
should we do the title of the film?
lol-tastic.
No, lol, Brazil. Lol. It's in Spain.
Lol.
innit? Nobody out there will get. Well, you probably will. Because people watching will probably just be Andy in his pajamas at 2 a.m. But
That's when it'll
yeah,
be released as well.
Louis here, me.
Louis.
Louis.
Louis. Yeah.
Einstein's DJ name was easy to pick. He would be MC Squared. Right.
Seen
the poster? Have you seen the poster in Science?
What?
And there's this sort of nerdy guy sort of with like a tape deck or whatever.
Yeah.
And it says, if I was a DJ, I'd be DJ Enzyme because I'm always breaking it down. The science book is filled with like dad jokes. Like metal
Dad joke.
Because they're all middle-aged like men, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all middle-aged men.
Have you seen that post that's like, I think it's Tumblr, where it's like, could you imagine if you got like all of the dads who think they're funny and put them in one room? It's like, oh god, it'd be horrible. I'd walk in and go, Dad, can we go home? I'm hungry. And they'd all turn around and go, hi, hungry, I'm Dad.
I saw this picture. It said,
All do it. Oh my god.
even when it's inappropriate, you can't resist a dad joke. Like it's it's like help emergency. Wife's like giving birth unexpectedly, and the receiver goes, "Is this her firstborn?" And he goes, "No, I'm a husband." it's like emergency, but you have to get the dad joke in there.
No, but seriously, I do need help.
Put the phone down, call them again. Sorry, man.
Don't know what I was thinking.
But yes, this is the first one.
It's just an automatic reaction I have. I can't stop.
It's the dad joke gland. It just goes.
Do you reckon Morgan Freeman narrated his wife giving birth? Because that would have been epic.
What?
Does he have a
Morgan
wife? Does he have
Freeman
kids? I don't even know if he has
narrated
kids.
his wife giving birth.
Yeah. Do you reckon that happened? Do you reckon that was a thing?
None of us can do the Morgan Freeman voice, so
No,
we can't
no,
take
we
this
can't.
sketch
No.
idea
We can do
any
more than
further.
Freeman.
More than
More than a Freeman.
No, it's
No,
the
that's
more
not
than
it.
joke. It's, I'm more than
Freeman.
You're
for
buying
listening.
car insurance.
Oh, it's such a good voice. Though.
More than Freeman. Doesn't look like him.
You didn't let me finish before. Because I died.
Yeah.
Lego movie, film of the year. No, to be fair, that was American and very funny, so therefore
There you go,
I was
Lego
talking
movie.
bollocks earlier. Sorry, America.
Morgan Freeman was dead good in Shawshank.
But talking about black actors' kids,
Wow.
Will Smith.
Jaden Smith.
Jaden Smith. You seen his Twitter? It's
Fucking
brilliant.
arsehole. I don't
No,
like
no, it's
it
because
at
they're
all.
both
He's got the weird-
Scientologists.
Will Smith is trying so hard
To
say,
give his son a
go,
career.
you are an actor. And everybody else is like, nah,
Bless
it's
him,
not
he
as
can't
good
act.
as you.
And he's sort of got, instead of he never smiles, he's sort of got like a lost grimace.
To be fair,
No, but he's
I
a
thought it was
philosopher.
quite good in Karate Kid. I did like that remake.
I heard he was shit.
Quite a lot of
in
people
After
didn't
Earth.
like it.
After Earth.
After Earth was terrible.
More like after birth, am I right?
Oh no, it wasn't a good movie.
Oh, do you know?
he was in the what was that film that they did when Jaden was really young as well? I think it was Jaden.
Suit of Happiness.
Yeah, that's the one.
Starsky and Hutch.
It wasn't really good in that. Will Smith was good in that.
The Zero Theorem, it was called. It's called The Double.
It's a link. Terry Gilliam.
The
film.
Zero, yeah, that's not supposed to be very good either.
No.
But I do like Terry Gilliam. Maybe that's it. Who knows?
Yeah,
Louis was probably talking about something. Maybe
Brazil,
we'll let this
Brazil.
out.
Time Bandits is really good. That's Terry Gilliam.
Time
Diggers.
Time Bandits. I'd remake
Well,
the
how
whole
do you think
film.
those time tunnels got made? By the Time Diggers.
I'd remake the entire film just for Time
Diggers.
That is the.
For God's sake. I'll tell you what, speaking of good films, I was watching Monty Python's Meaning of Life the day.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
And I
film.
completely forgot that they do that whole 15-minute opening thing.
Oh,
just
do you mean
to
the
do-
pirate ship
The pirate-
accountancy?
Yeah. I completely
Just
forgot
have it
about that. Just to set up that like one joke halfway through the movie.
Isn't
where
people
they
in the cinema
invade.
like, have we come into the wrong
Yeah, I
film?
know. I started watching it. I was like, "Wait, what is this?" And then I was like, "Oh!" When the building started moving, I was like, "Yep, I remember now."
One of the best bits in that
It's
is
fun to shelter an accountant. Okay.
is the bit with the hospital, and he's like, "Have you got all the
And
machines?"
machine that goes.
And the inspector comes in. Oh, I see. You've got the machine that goes. Bing! Congratulations. It's meaning.
Who are you? The father. Sorry, I know only people who are involved in the birth are in here. The scene where he gets what's it called?
Is this
Where
the
he-
one with Mr. Creosote?
God, is
as
Mr. Creosote.
well? Is that just a laugh a fin min?
What? What are you? What is that? What?
It was the prophet.
Prophet.
We've just seen. If you don't, you can't hear that. We've just seen our favourite person in the whole wide
The
world.
whole wide world.
But anyway,
Muhammad. no. It was
But getting back to Monty Python,
It's- yeah, you know who it
the
is.
two best scenes in that are where the fat guy explodes.
Mr. Creosote.
Yeah, and
Full.
Oh, what a fiend mean.
Just a laugh a fin min.
He's waffle fiend, and the bit where he's been a teacher, he just has sex with his wife in front of the class. Oh no, I forgot about the bit where they're at war and they try and give him that clock.
Yeah,
Terry
it's like a
saved him his
birthday
rations
present.
for 8 weeks.
Yeah, he's giving him
People
presents.
getting shot.
Is this?
I
Is
think the meaning of life though is basically a musical.
Is
There's
every
so
sp-
many songs
is
there
there are,
that
is
are
ev-
amazing.
Is every sperm is sacred in?
Yeah, every sperm is
It
sacred
is, yeah.
to kick off. One of the accountant pirates sea
But-
shanty, and then every sperm is sacred,
Yeah.
and you move on.
But I prefer the
Penis
best
song.
song is the what's it called? The Universe song. I think that's brilliant.
Just
That-
remember that you're standing on a planet that's evolving.
But,
That's how I
You
revised
better
astronomy.
hope-
That's
Yeah.
all I knew. That's all I knew about
You
astronomy
better
going
hope
into the exam.
intelligent life somewhere out there in
Because
space.
there's
Bugger
bugger
all
all
down
down
here
here on Earth.
But it's so
And he just gets back in a fridge.
Can I have your organs? Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
I love how he always plays a woman. He's so good. He played Brian's mother, didn't he?
Terry Jones.
He put it in that, didn't he? You're going to see the reunion.
I'm going to see the reunion.
I'm so
you
jealous.
should be
One
jealous.
down. How many is it to go?
One down's 5 to go.
Is it 5 to go?
They named it that.
Yeah, that's what it's named. It's
Because
Palin,
which one was it
Cleese,
died?
Gilliam, Jones, and Idol are alive, and Graham Chapman died.
Yeah, Graham Chapman died.
Graham Chapman.
And back to dead actors. Right,
Who
the
have
next
they-
one to
back
die,
to
the
dead
Python.
actors.
Have,
No,
they
I
got,
think-
have they got anyone to replace Graham Chapman? Because I know
Not that I know of.
they're
maybe they have.
they've said they're long-standing admirers of like Eddie Izzard. So I wonder if maybe they'd like invite him.
Oh, maybe Eddie Izzard. Have you seen the one where
It's not
they're doing a
great,
reunion
though,
and
so-
Eddie Izzard turns up at the beginning and he's pretending that he knows them all? Like, wait, who are you? Why are you here? And then they just kick him off and throw like peas at him or something.
Okay.
No, that happened. Watch
Supposedly,
it.
like, apparently, people are saying it's not going to be quite good because they're only doing it mostly. They're only doing it for the money.
John
Like,
Cleese's
I know John
divorce
Cleese
case.
is, yeah. I mean, he's got his last stand-up to alimony, didn't he?
Yeah.
It was literally paying his wife's alimony. Oh, John Cleese wasn't a very lucky man when it came to wives. How
Doesn't
many did
John-
he have? Did he have like 4? Was it
He's on his
3?
4th now.
Don't
He's
they
on
all?
his
He's
fourth.
married again.
Yeah.
He's got good hope.
It's him because he's a bit of a knob.
Is he? Is he
I think-
married or not?
Apparently, like,
think
he's
the-
more like Basil Fawlty than he would like to be.
Didn't they break up because they all like hated John Cleese?
No, you
They
would
broke
thought.
up for a variety. No, the first time they
Yeah.
broke up, John Cleese was doing Fawlty Tales, and he thought Python was boring. And then they came back together for the films. I can't remember why. I should.
Dunno.
I'll check
I think
Michael
John
Palin's
Cleese-
diary.
John Cleese was the best.
Let me check Michael Palin's diary.
That you've just got to hand.
Yeah.
that I've just got to
Got in
hand.
his pocket.
I've got that too.
Big pockets.
Yeah, big pockets.
Well,
I think it
Michael
was-
Michael Palin was very successful in his own right afterwards
Yeah.
with his travel.
Yeah.
Travel shows. They're all quite sort of. No, Palin and Cleese were most successful afterwards, weren't they? Well, no, Gilliam as well.
Terry Gilliam became a very successful director.
And
Yeah.
Eric Idle
I don't know
wrote
what
the
happened to
musical
Eric
based
Idle.
on the sketches that he'd already written.
Yeah.
And that's it for Eric. Oh no, he's in Casper the Friendly Ghost.
And,
as well. That's Eric Idle's future.
What's he called?
Terry Jones.
Terry Jones. Yeah. What happened to Terry Jones?
He did a thing with Michael Palin, winning
thing.
the Willows. I don't know. Let's predict which Python's going to die next. I think they'd appreciate that. I think it's going to be alphabetical order, and Cleese is the next to go.
We've had Chapman.
Yeah, we've had Chapman.
No, yeah.
Well, no, he was the first in the alphabet of surname, so Cleese is next. Sorry, John. Sorry, Johnny boy.
He's not being great, though, is he? That's why they're not doing
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
They'll have a
He
program.
can't do Ministry of City Walks because
Yeah.
he's hurt his legs, so you know.
They'll have a program prepared because there is someone's job to make obituary programs at the BBC that keep them up to date. Like
Yeah.
they've got a Queen one,
I bet they've
Yeah,
got a
they've
Queen
got-
one. They can just rush out a Queen one
Yeah,
at a
they-
moment's
so
notice.
they can blast quickly out an obituary program when.
When
someone dies.
Brian May dies,
Yeah,
it's all good to go.
I presume the one they had for Jimmy Savile.
Oh,
not
God.
quite how they expected it.
No, they
their
didn't air it in
obituary
the
program.
end. It was Newsnight, wasn't it? That had...
Well, no, that's
No,
what I mean.
it was a
they'd have
year
put-
after his death before
Yeah,
anything got
I presume
done.
they'd have prepared like a obituary program where it's like, oh, he was great. He looked
Oh,
after
you
his
mean
kids or
like the
whatever.
full program?
Yeah,
Oh
and
yeah,
then-
they've already done that for
And
most of
then
them.
that kind of went a bit. Can't release that.
Like they've got one for the dad's army writer that's still alive.
Well, they've got one for
Yeah,
Leslie.
they've got one
Which
for
one's
him.
still alive?
Like they must. I presume they had Nelson Mandela. but
Perry.
for years,
Perry's still
because
alive.
He was in such bad
They had a
health.
film, didn't they?
Yeah, they had a whole
Wow.
film ready.
literally
Like,
had
come
a
on,
whole
come on,
film
come on,
ready.
come on, come on, come on.
Go on, die, you stupid!
Die.
Die. Release a film.
Come on.
It'd be a big boost. to
There's nothing
sales.
else left to do.
It was
Might as well
really
bugger
bad,
off
though,
now.
because it was pre-made.
Oh yeah, the film didn't mean to come out when
Yeah.
he died. So the film was supposed to be like
But
a
the
celebration
director
to go
thought,
to.
You know,
No, the director probably
he's
thought it was in the
fairly
money.
prophetic, sort of.
To be fair,
He made
that's
a
got to be
film
the
really like
luckiest timing. Because loads of people I bet would have
Luckiest
gone
is
to...
a strong word.
No, for the director. For everyone else, it's fucking terrible. But
It's top
for
bloke.
that director, I bet he got loads of cash.
The director's like, woohoo!
Everyone
I mean-
else is like sad day for the world.
I mean,
He's just
Daniel
like
Day-
ka-ching.
Daniel
The
Day-
director and
Daniel
Idris
Day-
Elba are just high-fiving in the back room.
Woohoo! Wait, elbow.
Idris Elba, yeah.
Yeah.
The,
Oh, Idris Elba.
yeah,
I
Idris
thought you said
Elba.
elbow as in the band.
Yeah, no, Idris
Why are
Elba
they
is,
there?
is the guy off Luther who joined
I
the
know who
band.
Idris Elba is.
No, but look, lucky time.
Today welcomes in the apocalypse.
I mean-
We're cancelling it. It's not happening, alright? Bugger off.
I know,
Why
I
didn't
know,
they just put all the robots by the home?
What?
Oh, that's a good point. In Pacific Rim, Why didn't
The
they...
aliens come out the hole, go to the places,
And then the robots come out.
Yeah.
the robots are there waiting in the places. Why don't they just
Build a thing near
build
the hole.
the robots and just place them near the hole? So alien comes out.
I don't
And
get
you hit it in the face.
I don't get why they didn't just put all the fucking all the weapons that they used near the hole.
I
Yeah.
don't get why.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe just seal the hole.
They could have just put all the robots near the hole.
I don't get why they
Nuke
made the
the
film,
hole.
because it was a bit shit.
I don't get why they made the film.
Apparently, it's good for a technical
put-
standpoint.
just
Like,
put all
it looked
those-
cool.
It was a
Fucking-
bit Transformers,
Why
considering
wasn't
it's
it
Guillermo
nominated
del
for
Toro.
best-
Oh, do not get me started. Oh,
Why wasn't it
I'm not
nominated
looking
for Best
forward to the
Visual
next
Effects?
Transformers.
Why wasn't it nominated for Best Visual Effects? Because the Oscars aren't nominated for the best thing in each category. Oscars are nominated, they get the top 50 films of the year, and then of those 50 films of the year, whichever one's the best in
Well, no.
whatever category gets the award.
Because really terrible films get put out for like best makeup.
Apart from Best Makeup, because they recognise it Best Makeup. Because there's probably, I don't know, Madonna's wife. No, Madonna is her own wife.
Madonna's
wife
Madonna's wife.
is very influential in the Oscar
Old
community.
Madonna had a
Old
wife.
Madonna had a fun.
Old Madonna.
Yeah.
And on the wife there was a...
Virgin. Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Wow.
Like a
Okay.
virgin. Madonna like a virgin.
I think it's because on her wife...
Oh no, on a wife like a virgin.
Like she was just sort of sitting, there's like an
Oh,
8-year-old sitting on Madonna's wife, like on the shoulders or whatever.
Well, no, she steals Africans.
Actually,
She steals.
She steals.
Africa.
Well,
you just
To be
steal.
fair,
No.
they get a much better life.
she has consent. It's all about consent.
I don't think she's doing that to the adopted kids. That would be a
She gets
scandal.
consent. Oh,
Oh God.
yeah, she's not Woody Allen.
Oh.
Is that? Oh, too soon.
Wow.
Too soon. Which is ironically the name of Woody Allen's
Shut
Chinese
up.
daughter.
Shut up.
Said too soon.
Oh,
Should we be wrapping it up? Okay.
I don't get the Woody Allen joke.
Woody Allen, he had an adopted daughter, didn't he? And he was
And he's
supposedly
married.
having an
No, he's-
affair
no, he's
to her.
married.
Is he married her now?
Oh
Really?
wait. No, he's married the adopted daughter.
That's really bizarre. Because
He married the adopted daughter. It's the.
Exactly.
Brought her up.
Or
It's
not
Mia
that
Fa-
far
it's
for her,
Mia
they've been shining
Farrow's-
for years.
No, it's Mia's.
How old was she when?
I have
She
no idea
was.
when she was adopted.
She was 19 when he started. I think
Doing
the
the thing.
controversial bit is
Wow, wow.
if he did it with Mia Farrow's son from the previous marriage or not,
Oh.
That's really weird.
which is a bit
Woody
weird.
Allen.
Woody Allen's a bit weird. It's part of his act, you know. You're like Woody Allen.
Who's
That
the
wasn't
guy-
even a Woody
who's
Allen
the guy who
impression, that was
voices
just
Buzz
shit.
Lightyear?
It's-
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen.
Yeah.
Right, I was getting them confused.
Buzz Lightyear doesn't go for that sort of thing.
Don't.
Basically, I am cool, and that's probably near the end of the podcast because the aforementioned parent apocalypse might be coming.
Yeah.
We're cancelling the apocalypse
Today, we are cancelling the apocalypse.
by moving the machines near the fucking hole.
We are cancelling the apocalypse. Friday, cancelling the apocalypse.
Today we are cancelling the apocalypse.
Is there life on Mars?
No.
Yes.
Ground
I thought there was.
to Major
There was
Tom.
apocalypse.
I'm on my
They
way
forgot to cancel
Major
the
Tom. Oh,
apocalypse.
hello. Hello, I am Major Tom. Really?
I've just rang you up to say you've really made the grade.
You've made the grade. Well, shouldn't you have identified that before you sent me up into space in a fucking rocket? Okay, thanks. Bye. Bye. Use like some of this.